this, Brittney Sanders. What the hell do y'all mean when you tell a man to fight for you when he wants you back? What do you desire to happen?
First off, you would have to know your woman. When a woman says, fight for me, we need our man to know who we are. Is this a simple female who doesn't ask for much? Or is this a high-end female who expects something extravagant?
Your character. Talk to me about yours.
For me, my character, I'm more simple. I am. I don't have to have a trip to Dubai or something crazy to blow my mind. It can be something as simple as a conversation. It can be as simple as going back to do what you did when you first got me, that a lot of men stopped doing and women stopped doing, because now I have you. I'm done with doing that. I'm comfortable and complacent. But the fight is to let me know that I matter. Let me know that I matter and that you're willing to do whatever it takes to keep me and let me know that I matter within reason.
What would you do to fight for a man? What's your line? What would you not do, rather? That's probably a shorter list. And I'll get into what you said prior to that after you answer that.
What would I not do to fight for a man? I will not fight with another female over a man. I will not.
Not willing to get physical.
I'm not willing to get physical. I'm not willing to get confrontational at all. It doesn't have to be physical. If I know my competition, if I know I have competition, I'm not willing to even compete with her. Not if you're mine.
In the beginning, when you met this man, it was competition anyway, because you don't want a man no other woman wants, right? Do you want a man no other woman wants? Me personally,
I don't go for men because of what their status is or what everybody else wants. I have my own qualities, qualifications, and characteristics that I look for. And if that just so happens to be a man that's attractive to other females, great. And if it doesn't, then it's not.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Bullshit.
Loving it. No.
Ain't no way in the world you sitting here telling me you want that bottom feeding man that ain't got nothing going on.
Ain't nobody say that. Ain't nobody say a bottom feeder. I did not say a bottom feeder.
I'm just saying you want an attractive man that got something going on.
Absolutely.
Attractive relative to what your standards are. So
thank you.
You want a man that other women want, in essence, correct? He's up there and he got options.
I want a man who wants a woman, yes. I want a man.
I'm speaking relative to what you desire.
Yes.
So naturally, he's going to be a heterosexual man.
Yes.
So that's implied. Now let's move forward with the actual question, and then I'm going to go back. I'm going to roll back and respond to what you said about what you desire in when you say fight for me. Right now, I need you to tell me, are you the woman, because you said you're simple, are you the woman that says, I would rather have a man making a certain amount? I'm not going to spit out amounts because that normally turns people off. A certain amount of money, I don't know if you have a number or not, that is stable and can provide for this household, whatever your household may look like. Or are you willing to, at this stage in your life, work with a man that's still trying to figure it out? Sweet guy, does you? Oh, he's so nice.
Ooh-wee.
Treats you well. I'm talking about the way you desire. Can you deal with that at this stage in your life?
Absolutely. Absolutely. At this stage in my life, I can deal with a man who doesn't make six figures. I can deal with a man who doesn't have his own crib, 5-6 bedroom, 2-3 cars, and he's
he can have
exactly
a 1-bedroom
where he wants
apartment.
to be. In an apartment that he maintains and keeps the bills up on himself.
Mm.
I can work with a man who knows how to carry himself and provide no matter what he has or doesn't have, but he has to have some goals. Now, I cannot work with a man who is okay with being mediocre. Now, that's what I cannot do. You in an apartment, I meet you and you're in an apartment and you're attractive and your shoes clean, and you got a nice smile and personality and you love Christ, we can work with some things. And you're not a deadbeat, we can work with some things. But where are you trying to go? Where are you trying to go?
How do y'all determine a man is a deadbeat on the second day y'all know?
Well, I mean, some
Or
men
even
will
the
tell
second
you.
month that
Some
they're a
men will tell
deadbeat?
you that they have children and that they don't have any contact with them, and it's their choice.
I'm saying there's more to it than that. I'm saying they have fought and fought and fought and ran out of money fighting and just decided I'm no longer able to withstand that type of depression. I'm gonna give it
Okay.
to God.
So
I know that situation all too well too. Would you be able to work with that type of situation?
absolutely, because that's not your choice. You fought and you
It is.
fought
It's
and
still
you
his
fought.
choice. He
It
said,
is.
I'm done fighting.
It's your choice to say, I'm giving it to God. Enough is enough. I can't take no more. And then that's when I step in and say, if you willing to give it to God, then I'm willing to go and pray with you.
So in that scenario, you wouldn't necessarily say that's a deadbeat.
That's not a deadbeat to me.
Okay.
A man
You
who's
just
fighting for
saying
his kids
that
and he's
man
just
fought.
tired.
At least he
Yeah.
fought.
Yeah. At
You're
least
just
you
talking
fought.
about the ones that walk away from jump. You know?
If your children were to call you today and you were to turn them away.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
That's different.
I got you. So we're gonna roll back to the beginning. Hello to each and every brother and sister that walked in here. Go on ahead and come on down to the front. We got seats open up front. Get you some cool beverage from the bar. The waitresses will be around very soon. If you smoke, go on and roll that thing. We got papers sitting right there for you. It's the white papers though. We don't do blunt papers and things of that nature in here. We're trying to stay healthy. Keep your lips nice and pink for that thing you finna do when you go home and touch on her stink. So look, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, for all those just stepping in. So I want to touch on what you said earlier. You said to fight for you would be simple. That would be basically just, she said already, and I use woods. What's up, Miss Wimberly? All the way out there. Phoenix. Or is it Phoenix, Arizona? It's somewhere in Arizona, damn it. Somewhere in AZ. So anyway, your desire for fight would be him just proving that, hey, I want to be here. It could be a conversation, you said. That's a fight. Just open
Not
communication.
a conversation.
I mean, consistent communication.
Yeah,
and
communication.
Y'all, it's fluent.
Mm-hmm.
You're not into, you gotta buy me gifts to do it, or are you saying buy me a little
I mean,
something?
I don't know a woman who doesn't enjoy gifts, but I'm not one that's big on.
You're saying it's not stapled. You don't have to buy it, but it would be nice.
It's not. But when I'm to the point where I say fight for me, you got to come with
now
something.
You got to
go
above and beyond.
You got to come with more than some words. Because if I say fight for me, I'm not going to say fight for me because we had an argument.
So it's present. No, I was strictly talking about, let's say you're on the brink of we're leaving each other.
If we're there, yeah. Buddy, I'm going to need you to.
So now you're going to
need
him to revert back to when you started dating me.
You might have to go get you a cash advance if that need be.
Mm-hmm. You want this man to go in debt?
No.
To get you back, because you're gonna have to help him fix that debt.
I'm
once he gets you back.
No, but when I say fight for me, let me know how important I am to you, and however that is to you. Give me your best. Give me your best, like I'm walking out the door with a suitcase, and this is all you have left right now, right here. Give me that. Chilling for 2 or 3 days to think about it, that ain't fighting. Because while you're thinking about what to do, you could be talking, you could be telling me some things. We could be having some conversation.
But
you could be reassuring me.
Conversation will hold you over.
You could be holding me over to payday.
I'm saying you're okay with the conversations to hold you over until you figure out.
Until you figure
I
something
need to
out.
get my shit together to fully commit. Prove to you want to fully commit is what you're saying.
Prove to me that you want to stay committed. Because remember, I'm on my way out the
Stay
door.
committed, yeah.
Because we already fully committed. Now I'm on the brink of leaving. Prove
you
to
ain't
me.
fully committed on the brink of leaving.
Yeah, I am. It depends on what happened. It depends on what's going on. I'm not fully committed to foolishness. So I'm giving you a second chance.
Okay, Miss Wimberly said, come on, cash advance. LOL. Mr. Flint said, if I get that far, that you got your suitcase packed, that shit over. Hit the door. He ain't trying to fight for it. That's what he said.
And guess what? You said, who was his name, Mr. Wimberly?
No, Miss Wimberly is
Miss
but
Wimberly said cash.
Mr. Flint said that.
Mr. Flint. Okay, so this is the thing. With women, sometimes we go to extreme measures just to see how much you care. I could be crying packing my stuff because I feel like this is the last time, and you got to show me something.
You out that door and bring you back.
I need you to come bring me back.
Don't let me walk
out the door because I don't even want to walk out the door.
But we can't put our hands on y'all. Y'all like to fight and chew.
I don't get physical, so I don't get physical.
You know what I don't like? Miss Wimberly just said it. She said, we are emotional creatures, remember? Haven't y'all seen more so than ever lately that men are starting to show we're emotional too?
And that's okay. I mean, for me, I want to see that.
I'm in the middle of finna cry, but I'm supposed to chase you and cry so you can throw it in my face.
Chase me and cry, because guess what, baby?
Hell no.
Now I know you want me to stay.
No.
Now I know that's how much I mean to you. Especially if I ain't never seen you cry.
Miss Wimberly say she like to tussle a little bit.
Well.
And she also said, we're not emotional. Now, Miss Wimberly, haven't you seen me wear my heart on this sleeve for 2 years straight? You're telling me you have not seen a man be vulnerable and emotional live? It is on my YouTube still, and you were on that podcast, Miss Wimberly. Oh, there she goes. She said yes.
Which one was that, Jay? Which one was that? I need to
go find ma'am. I don't like to point people to that one. Mr. Flint said, why should we do all of that, right? And I believe that's a valid question. Mm-hmm. Because what he's asking initially is, if we're both adults, you get to choose your actions, I get to choose mine. Neither one of us control how we both respond to what's going on, right?
Right.
But I guess he's saying, if in your mind you know damn well you don't want to leave, why are you leaving? If that's not your definitive answer to the problem, why are you doing it?
Why y'all act like y'all act? Why y'all act like that? Why y'all make us have to go to extreme measures?
I'm not sure who y'all is, but I don't.
Why do some men make women have to go to extreme measures? Why do you believe fat meat ain't greasy?
Let's be clear here. We all try each other.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I think that's I don't think that's mutually exclusive to men. I don't think that we start the shit and end the shit the wrong way. I think that humans, there's a glitch in the matrix in communication with us, right? Where we get the communication from y'all that y'all want us to be masculine and lead.
I'm glad you did that because I was waiting.
In those times, here it comes.
Okay.
In those times where we're angry, the masculine is going to come out. We're going to be angry. We're going to tap our chest a little bit. But there's a way to deliver that masculinity. Because I can firmly, without aggression, say, you're pissing me off. Why? You understand that I mean what I'm saying and I'm pissed off, but I didn't just yell and scream your braids a little bit back. I didn't do none of that. I respected you in the delivery by saying, damn, man, why are we doing this again? What is it you need from me? There's always a way to deliver the message. Sometimes it's the right message, wrong messenger. because a lot of people don't know how to convey a message properly in certain stressful situations. So what I want to say is, where men touch you and get up under your skin, let's be honest, y'all do it better. You know exactly where he's vulnerable, weak, and never tries to expose it, but you figured it out. Because you done been there so many times and know so much about this man that he don't even let come out of his mouth. You just paid attention, and you like that little cat that jumped up on that dresser and just watched all week. You will use that to bring him to his knees in a disagreement.
Not I.
Don't say you haven't.
Not I.
You haven't done that.
No, I'm dead. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I'm dead serious.
We're grown.
Like, I'm dead serious. Not me.
Okay.
That's not me.
Let's hear it.
This is the thing. This is the thing. And I've noticed this over the last few years. I'm not your modern age female. I'm not. So what I'm looking for at 20 is different than what I'm looking at at almost 40. It has changed. Okay. So all that hidden below the belt, I don't have time for that. I don't have time to argue with you. Can we sit down and have a conversation? I love psychology. So I want to know why you think the way you think. Why do you feel like what you're doing is right and I should overlook it? Why do you think that I'm with my suitcase on the way out the door with tears in my eyes? Now, 1 + 1 is 2. If I'm crying and walking toward the door, I don't want to be doing this.
But that doesn't constitute him being wrong because you in your feelings.
No. Because if I'm in my feelings, for me, I'm going to tell you, I'm in my feelings.
But you're crying and walking out the door is what I'm saying. Some people have cried, beating the wall, ready to walk out the door. But
I ain't no beating the wall, but that's when I've gotten to my breaking point.
I don't understand why you at your breaking point, and I never knew you was mad. I'm talking about women that do that.
Oh,
but
okay. Well,
speaking to your situation, if you're this great communicator, what is your flaw?
I'm not saying I'm a great communicator.
Yeah, you did.
But I've learned. I've learned some communication skills.
Amazing communicator.
I've learned some communication skills.
You know why I know you're a great communicator? Because you just told me. You said this, and we can rewind the tape after this. You said, I don't hit below the belt.
I don't.
That's amazing.
I don't like things that I can't take back. I don't like that. And maybe it's in the social work psychology perspective. I don't like things that you can't take back. They say words don't hurt. Yeah, they do. They do.
Shit me.
They do hurt. They hurt. I remember some things that I've been told when I was younger. They still hurt. And so why would I do that to anyone, let alone my man? Why would I do that to anybody in my life? I don't do that, not to a friend, not to a stranger. I'm never going to look at somebody on the side of the street and talk down to them. It doesn't matter if you do have on shoes and I can see your toes. Well, let me give you mine.
So
let me pay for lunch.
When you're absolutely angry, you control yourself.
I do. And when I get to the point where I don't, I stop. I will
stop communicating?
Stop. I will tell you, pause. I need a break. I need a break. Give me a minute. And most of the time when I'm there, I don't even have words to say it. I'm just going to give you with tears in my eyes until I can get it back together. And then we can come back and reassess after I've gotten myself together. But hitting below the belt, the words I can't take back, I'm never going to say something to you intentionally to hurt you. That's not the person I am. Well, maybe because I've learned, of course, we know that life and death are in the power of the tongue. Okay. So for me, I learned at an early age, I spoke something that almost took my life. I spoke something that literally almost took my life days later. I had almost a near fatal car accident where I was life flighted. And I had just spoke, what if I get in a car wreck while you're gone? 2 days before. What if I die? So since then, at the age of high school, I've realized not only biblically, but just over myself, that's not okay. That's not okay. And if it can happen at 16, it damn sure can happen at almost 40.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
Yeah.
So look, moving forward, if a man is to fight for you, the one thing you're looking for above all else is great fluent communication. The next thing you're looking for is show me through action. Don't just lead with communication. I need to see above and beyond action, not just some little
Consistency.
stinking ass, not no stinking ass 99-cent flour from, well, it might be a stinking ass 99-cent flour from Walmart because you said you willing to meet a man where he at.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this: if you go waste your money on a bouquet of flowers from a florist, that's gonna anger me more than if you would have went to Kroger's and bought a $20 bouquet of roses, because now you wasted money.
Hold on though, but you can't dictate
And I can't.
how he going hard for
But
you.
see
Come
that
on, man, that don't even
when
make
we no
sense.
listen, when we talk about me and my mindset and being
He
the
can't
simple
read your
things of
mind.
life.
He just got to start fighting for you.
And if that's what you want to do, go for it. No, I'm not going to get angry because that's what you spent your money on,
You
because
just said it's
this
gonna
is
piss
a
you
fight
off.
for me. This
You
is a
just said
fight
it's
for
gonna
me.
piss you off though. So he can't
Everyday
come,
life,
but
don't
he
do that.
can't come ask you, "Hey, look, I'm trying to fight for you. Do I go to
No,
Kroger
no,
or
no,
Walmart?"
Jay, listen. Listen, everyday life. Don't
Yeah,
waste your money on flowers like
I
that.
ain't going to buy no damn flowers anyway.
Well,
My mama
everyday life.
talk. My mama talked me out of that.
But when it's a fight for me, you do whatever you need to do.
I'm gonna get you an edible arrangement. My mama said, "Don't buy me some shit finna die on that table."
Do whatever you need to do. Do I like flowers? No, not really. Do I like flowers being delivered to work from
But
a
I
florist?
guess because of the idea, the thought in it,
It's the thoughts.
because everybody else saw it.
No, it's not that everybody else saw it. It's I said fight for me. So I need you to put all hands on deck and show me something. Show me give me communication, show me consistency, show me breakfast in the morning, show me something out of the ordinary.
I
Show me
realize I'm picking at
something.
everything you're saying, but
Oh, it
I'm
that don't
I'm
bother me.
no, I'm not trying to be a nuisance. What I'm thinking about is if I apparently this man knows this woman, right, in this situation. If she's saying what you're saying, I don't like flowers. I don't think he ever sending you flowers to your job. Because
Then don't.
he's gotten to know you and said, shit, she don't even like flowers. So I'm gonna send a card that got a key in it. And you can like, what the fuck is this key for?
Car.
And then the next one, no, you ain't get no fucking car. Well, you fucking with a man that make more than 6 figures, so you lied earlier.
I'm
He
just
coming
saying it
through
could be
with
a
the car.
used car. You don't know what kind of
So
car I drive.
if the car get bought, tell me this. He still got to fight for
You ain't got to
you?
buy no car. If the car get
I'm
bought,
saying if a car get bought, he got to keep coming.
if you buy me a car,
Here go the bias. We found it.
if you buy me a
That's what I
car,
was looking for.
no, if you buy me a
You coming
car,
home?
do you still have to fight? Yes, you do.
Hell no. You just said
Hell yeah,
you
you
buy the
still got to
car.
fight.
What he
You
got to
bought me
fight
a
for?
car, and what you gonna do? Start doing what you was doing a week ago tomorrow? Because you bought a car? This is materialistic, man. Can we be consistent? Keep the car and continue showing
You
love. Go
giving the
back to
car
being
back.
consistent in
You
love.
getting the car back.
I don't care nothing about a car. You can have a car. You can have a car. If you're going to give me a car and act like you did last week, keep the car. I would rather take the candy, the chocolates. I would rather take the dinner out. I would rather take dishes washed, the house clean. I would rather take that on a consistent basis than a vehicle. And then you go right back to doing what you was doing last week. Who you fooling?
Come get that car back.
You come get this car. Because I got a car. You come get this.